Malik Jackson and AT&T. Well, gentlemen, listen, we've reached the part of the night. Potential 15 rounds of title fight fury. We've got the first of 3 title fights coming up next. It will be the Aries first ever flyweight champion crowned. It's going to be Vincent Van Alstyne taking on Super Mario Umana. And this one has got all the makings of a classic. It's a styles make fights, and these two are going to be super compatible. A lot of fast-paced action. Let's throw it now to Lance Green.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by Kinesis Realty. Making his way to the Aries Fight Series cage, out of the Allure Properties blue corner, Vincent Van Alstyne.
Vincent Van Alstyne fighting out of Hobbs-Jackson Wing, all the way from Concord, North Carolina. And these guys, no stranger to Aries, put on a great show. They always bring some very, very formidable athletes and opponents. Any predictions on this one, Bill?
Well, vicious Vincent Van Alstyne sounds like a supervillain. And the way the crowd's going to react when his opponent comes out, Super Mario Umana, the man is a baby face, and Vincent has been thrust into the role of heel tonight. Vincent, in his last time out here at Aries, was able to secure a victory in a crazy fight.
That was insane.
Yeah, with Bryce Warner.
Yeah.
Vincent showed great guile, great toughness, and was able to secure submissions. Jesse, you got an insight into the flyweight action, what kind of fight we're about to see unfold?
I'm curious to see this fight. If Mario comes out any way that Maverick did, we're set for a good fight. Fighting out of the same gym, Striker Fight Center. 3-0 versus 1-0. This is set to be a good fight at 125 pounds for the championship.
That's a great point, Jesse. You know, iron sharpens iron, and when you got somebody in the same division with you that comes out and puts on a performance like the way his teammate did, you got to expect that it's going to be nothing but electricity in this bout. It is so important for these fighters, too. Fighting to get into the history books here. The first ever Aries Fight Series flyweight champion. You see now at the top levels of the sport, the flyweights are getting a chance to shine more than ever. Vincent Van Alstyne has got designs on taking the title, but he's got a game opponent.
And now making his way to the cage, out of the Knoxville Mortgage Brokers red corner, Mario Umana.
Mario brought a few fans with him tonight.
Oh, he did the first time, and that's no different here tonight. A man who's easy to cheer for. He was very emotional after his first victory here a month or two ago when he was able to secure a submission on Alex Dees. He is a police officer, and he fights
right.
to,
I had thought that.
fights to honor his
right.
fallen friend there. There's the family of that officer is in the house tonight. They've got a great charity where they're selling blankets. You buy one, you get to stay warm through the winter, and they put one in a cop car so that they can give them to folks who are less fortunate as we go into winter. Oh, and the crowd is already chanting for Mario. Mario has the potential here to kind of catapult himself further into stardom, you know? At 1-0, kind of hot-shotted into a title situation here. Flyweight is not the deepest division for Aries, so the way Umana was so impressive and he brings the fans out, that's why he's here fighting for a title. Not to say he's not skilled, he's extremely skilled, but I mean, you look at him, good-looking kid, well-spoken, police officer, easy to cheer for.
Very likable.
Yeah, I think he would make us a proud champion. But Vincent Van Alstyne, his name is vicious, and that is exactly what he is. No frills, just great fundamentals, great striking, vicious submissions. It's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out, and let's get to the formal introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is set for 5 3-minute rounds. And it is for the currently vacant Aries Fight Series Flyweight Championship. First, he's fighting out of the blue corner. He steps into the cage with a height of 5 feet 4 inches. He weighed in at 126.9 pounds. He represents Hobbs-Jackson Wing, and he fights out of Concord, North Carolina, and currently defends his undefeated record of 3 wins and 0 losses. They call him Vicious. This is
booze here tonight.
And across the cage
Mario's
and
brought the
fighting out of the Knoxville Mortgage Brokers red corner. He steps into the cage also defending an undefeated record of 1 win and 0 losses. He stands 5 feet, 5 inches, and he weighed in at 126.5 pounds. He represents Striker Fight Center, and he fights out of Kennesaw, Georgia. His name is Mario Umana!
Well, Mario wins the pre-fight popularity contest. But as I said, Vincent kind of thrust into the role of villain here.
Yeah, and Vincent just, you know, every fight that I remember him, he's just always like as cool as a cucumber, no emotion, just gets in there and tries to get it done as soon as possible.
Both of these gentlemen gave interviews featured on the Aries Fight Series YouTube channel. Check out that channel for exclusive content with the fighters. Houston, you and I are sometimes featured. Tim Lloyd, Jeff Hobbs, we've all got something to say, and that's where we do it, right there on the YouTube channel. This is the first of potentially 5 rounds for the flyweight title.
Man, these guys are calm.
Mario, southpaw, Vincent, orthodox.
Nobody wanted to make a mistake here in a title fight, a feeling out process.
And this is probably both of their first 5-round fight, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I think you are right on, Jesse. Yes, sir. I mean, what a stage to find yourself here. If you're Mario, your second fight in Aries Fight Series, you got a shot at the gold against a seasoned competitor.
Seeing a lot of kicks here from Vincent.
That was a big calf kick.
Flyweight not necessarily known for that one-shot kind of power, but a lot of respect being shown by both these gentlemen.
Yep. Yeah, you see a good balance here of a lot of respect, but not a lot of fear from either of these guys.
That's 3 calf kicks from Mario. All have landed. Let's keep an eye out for that.
Vincent is throwing
head kick. Vincent throwing the right head kick. Mario throwing that low calf kick.
Yeah, and you almost see Vincent trying to make a plan of that making an entry off that right head kick, which you don't see too often.
Another head kick. Another one. It's like they're both throwing the same thing every time. Ooh.
Got a little bit of a reaction from Vincent there as Umana found the body with a kick.
One minute left here in round number 1. Spinning back fist just misses. Again, these guys got 5 rounds. They do have to pace themselves.
That's a great point, Jesse. You know, I was wondering, obviously for a flyweight, this is a little bit more of a deliberate pace. Who do you think that favors? You know, I don't really have an insight into whose fight this is so far, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty close so far.
Almost like a point fight. Obviously, the strikes are doing damage, but nobody really pressing the issue. Nice overhand that just missed.
I know the leg kicks have landed a lot more. The head kicks have more, you know, just barely missed. So, another head
Mario
kick.
returning the favor on that one.
Nice combo as the blitz comes from Van Alstyne.
Can he get this takedown?
It looks
he
like
gets it.
Yeah, he did a great job on dragging him off the cage for that with 10 seconds remaining.
In such a close round, too. This is a rubber guard here. All right.
Good, just feeler round there.
Yeah, I mean, you are 100%. Jesse mentioned that these fighters are definitely pacing themselves. In flyweight, the likelihood of us going all 5 is up there. Obviously, we've been treated to so many finishes tonight, but when the title's at stake, you got to fight a little bit more cautiously.
I'll be curious to see who the judges give that round to. It was pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, the replay featured a moment there when Vincent blitzed in. That was probably his most meaningful success, and he finished the round on top, so always a good thing.
It was very close on the feet, but, you know, Vincent did get that takedown at the end of the round, so, yeah, that's a tough one.
I'm thinking the same thing, but, you know, in our sport, you never quite know. It's not our job to call it,
right.
and as many fight fans know, that we don't always agree, you know, but that's fine. That's the name of the game. Corners finishing up their last-minute instructions. round 2 of the flyweight title fight, the first of 3 title bouts here on Aries Fight Series Fight Night. The final leg of our co-promotion show with NFC and Conflict MMA. We're 5 minutes down in this, excuse me, 3 minutes down in this one, and here's round 2. Yeah, Vincent's definitely a little thicker. Mario maybe has a speed advantage.
These guys both just very quick. You know,
nice knee.
Going for that head takedown, doesn't get it. Ooh. Hard kick there from Mario.
Looks like a little bit of an inadvertent low blow there from Van Alstyne on Umana. He will have as much time as he needs to recompose himself. A big thank you to all the fans at home watching on Spectation Sports, enjoying the first of 3 title fights here tonight. Yeah, I don't think Van Alstyne in any danger of losing a point. The referee's just letting him know, be careful with your weapons. And we're back underway.
Again, round number 2, 5 minutes. I'm sorry, 5 rounds.
I had not anticipated this much leg and kicking action here between these two guys, and maybe I should have, but we didn't see this much from Vincent.
Well, Vincent known for the subs.
Yeah, exactly right.
And Umana pulled off a very unorthodox submission that was actually a really impressive, kind of like inverted arm triangle in his victory that we saw. So sometimes those skills cancel out, and we're just having a clinch and a little bit of a scrap right now. Yeah, Vincent having a time trying to take down Mario, and he did good at the end of that first round of dragging him off the cage, and I think that's what he's going to try to do here again. Yep.
And he gets him down.
You see Vincent, or Mario again trying to secure that guard. Just a hard spot to be in for Mario. Very, very flexible individual, and that's going to help him out here. Amazing. But if he cannot free that right leg, he's going to have a hard time doing much here.
He's pulling up rubber guard from half guard.
It's wild.
It's kind of weird.
It's an unorthodox technique. He was able to secure an unorthodox submission from bottom in his only Aries Fight Series victory over Alex Dees, but that was a little bit of a different situation. And I think for Mario, it's just an opportunity to keep him.
That was close.
Yeah. Hey, Mario escaped, though, and with almost a minute left here in the second round, we're back to standing. And it's not too often that we see that guard in MMA, but I think it did good for Mario to keep Vincent from advancing on him. Oh, big right hand from Umana. Draws Vincent. A reaction from Van Alstyne. Jesse, as somebody who's been in there, do you think Mario's confidence is growing? He got out from bottom. He found some success with the striking.
Absolutely. And like I said, this is a 5-round fight. We've still got 3 rounds to go after this. So. Ooh, big shot from Vincent.
Vincent doing great on those disconnections and throwing in some strikes when he can.
Big shot again, just misses from Vincent. Good knee in the clinch.
And this is anything but a one-sided fight. These guys are really, really having a good one. I would say Umana's striking looked a little bit more technically sound there than Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne trying to bully him a little bit and throwing some looping shots as he blitzes in. I mean, yeah, I think that, you know, he's starting to make a little bit of a call with that right kick to the kind of overhand right and then the blitz, you know, and I think that Mario's starting to become wise to it. Corners making their adjustments. Championship rounds looming large should we get through the third. Once again, this is Vincent Van Alstyne versus Mario Umana for the Aries Flyweight Amateur Championship. History making. We have not had a flyweight champion, so this is going to be one for the history books, whatever way it goes.
Welcome these warriors into round number 3.
And one thing to note, this is 5 3-minute rounds, which is 15 minutes. It's equivalent to a pro MMA fight.
There you go. And I mean, so oftentimes you see these guys win amateur straps and then they turn pro shortly thereafter.
Yeah, it just gives them a little bit, a little bit of an edge. Push kick just misses by Vincent.
Van Alstyne's corner shouting instructions, looking for that perfect combination to get inside of the defense.
They've got some secret codes they're calling out.
Yeah, I've been hearing that.
I mean, conditioning is paramount, especially when you're trying to implore the attack that Vincent has been. Right there, he was able to secure the head and arm throw that he went for last round.
I think this is exactly where Vincent wants to be.
He's
He's got
straight
strong,
arm bar.
Strong arm
He's going
bar.
for
Yeah, that is tight.
That's
is
nasty.
Very,
That's
very
a nasty
tight.
position.
Ooh, Mario doing good job on re-angling that. He's trying to get his leg back up there.
They're right in front of us, guys.
Oh, man, if he
This
keeps
is a
throwing, he
hard
could get
spot.
a stoppage.
Yeah, Mario is in a very compromised position here. And he's doing what he can. He's still making movements, and Mario is doing what he needs to be doing as far as pushing his hips down, trying to get a neutral position. Chris doing it.
And
Mario takes the back right in front of us. Mario takes the back right in front of us.
He's got one hook in. Let's see if he can get the second hook in. Wow, what a round.
That is such a turn of events, too. I mean, Van Alstyne going for a
Looks
technique.
like he has an arm under the chin.
He does.
He's out now, though.
He's going to
They're
roll.
rolling. Let's see if he can secure the back. He doesn't. He's out.
This is
an escape that I had not predicted, but Mario did everything he needed to do to get out of that very, very compromised position that Vincent Van Alstyne put him in. Not many people would have found an escape from that position. That was very good for Mario.
How bad do you want that flyweight title? Both of these
No
guys
kidding.
giving it all they
Looks
got.
like Vincent has double underhooks here. Or no, it's 1-1. Oh, they're out.
Hey, Mario slips out. We're back to standing here. A minute to go in the third. That was a wild exchange. That's what you love to see at flyweight. Flyweight's got stuff like that.
You know, and I think that Vincent took a lot out of his tank going for that victory here, and Mario impressively is still really in this game.
Yeah, Umana meets him at the center of the ring.
Massive right hand from Vincent lands into a takedown.
Got 30 seconds left for this third round.
Yes. Vincent heavy on top. Vincent has enjoyed the majority of the control time. Still very closely contested. I mean, yeah, Mario's trying to get those legs in play here to get back to his feet.
Yeah, I think he was going for Gogo Plata, and I just don't think this is the time for it.
Agreed. 10 seconds left here in round number 3.
It is like the rarest of rare submissions to see end a fight.
Especially into this round where everyone's so greasy, so sweaty.
Yeah, yep. I mean, you saw that Umana was able to escape that straight armbar.
My favorite fighter is Nick Diaz, so I can respect it.
Yes,
right, right.
I've always wanted to see one, hit in one of these like primetime pay-per-views.
Big respect between these two fighters too. You see.
Now we have the Aries FS Ring Carve Girl bringing us into our championship rounds.
Oh,
round 4 of 5.
We're through 3, and this is what makes it a title fight. We got 2 more to go. Judges could have any variation of rounds on their scorecard. I would imagine Vincent's won a couple of them, but it's hard to say.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad we're commentating, not judging.
I often find myself saying the same thing.
Tonight, very much
right.
so, very much so.
I'm trying to think of the fight
fans, you wanted a battle and you got
where we saw somebody.
Help me welcome these men into
I forget who it was exactly. It was on a prelim. That very same armbar that Van Alstyne went for, that kind of short.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
We've seen it once, and it was actually, I think it resulted in an arm injury, and I'm wondering if maybe Mario didn't hyperextend something. But we'll see. He looks like he's ready to go here in the 4th round.
He looks very ready to go. I'm incredibly impressed with the cardio from both these guys, but more so Mario. Mario seems like this is just a regular walk in the park for him. This kid has some heart.
Yeah, Mario's just got to escape these body locks. That's kind of been the bugaboo here so far.
Big knee for Mario in the clinch.
Yeah,
Another knee. 3 knees in a
Oh,
row.
Vincent's affected by it, too.
I'm really amazed by Mario's skill here against the wall, which you don't see too much from amateurs, especially amateur just one fight.
Just those knees are adding up.
Yes.
This is where we're going to see who wants to be the champ.
Yep.
Vincent's trying to shy away from him now. He does not like that technique landing.
But you see Mario again getting Vincent's back against this cage.
Yeah, there's a
These
couple
knees
of
are
them.
adding up
And he's
bad.
dropping.
There's
He's
another
These
dropping.
are bad
Now-
knees.
Now listen, Vince is doing what he needs to do, but man, he was getting
Wow.
affected.
Yep. Mario doing a great job on defending this takedown, but he gets it here. Again, you see him trying to do everything he can to stop Vincent from advancing from that guard.
If I was Mario, I would have tried to circle it off there.
You might have been better served to disengage. I 100% agree with you, Jesse. But again, this is only Umana's second amateur bout. I mean, it really speaks to his raw tools that he's here challenging for the title.
Yep. And he's doing a really, really good job on keeping Vincent at bay.
Yeah, and Tim Malloy must have saw something in this kid to give him a title shot with one fight, and I can see it. This kid's special.
He is, and I'll tell you what, if he could find a way back to the feet here, we've got a minute 25 in the fourth round. You don't know if Vince's breadbasket has recovered from all that damage.
I'm telling you, that's going to be very sore rib cage, and he was getting him right in that solar plexus where it was, had to have taken some air out of him.
Vincent improving his position now into side control.
This is a hard position. Vincent's got him chest on chest.
This is
Side
big,
here,
and he's scoring big for the judges here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You see Mario's leg up there, which is good to try to keep at bay for a little bit, but, this is a tough spot to be in.
We find ourselves in a familiar position, a fight where it's going to be the narrative control versus damage, We've seen that at the highest levels of the sport. And this is one of the highest levels in Aries.
Mario not looking worried. Wow.
What a switch up right into more side control, though, for Van Alstyne.
Yeah, but I don't think that's where he wanted to end up, but he did a good job on creating that space and trying to get out of there. 25 seconds left of this fourth.
Yeah, Mario's fans trying to will him back to his feet here.
And I think this fifth round is really going to come down to a matter of who wants it more and who's got more left in the tank. Coming up on 10 seconds left of this fourth round. This is the most tested I've ever seen Vincent.
Yes, no, I mean, he did face adversity in that Bryce Warner fight, but not for an extended period like we're seeing here this evening.
That's going to do it for round number 4. What a fight so far.
Yeah, gentlemen, if this is what the rest of our title fights are going to be like, this is going to be a long little bit here for us.
Guys, this is too much for me. I think the fans want 2 more rounds on this fight. Throw up 2 more rounds on this one.
Best of 7.
Yeah, best of 7.
The World Series is in effect right now. They're
Guys,
Phillies and
I am
Astros.
sweating. This is a good fight. All comes down to this 5th and final round.
Yeah.
Vincent Van Alstyne, Mario Umana. Wow.
Jesse, as somebody who's been in there, when you're taking knees to the stomach and you're able to get control like that, what kind of recovery can you have, especially in between rounds? Is he still feeling it? Do you think it's going to play a factor in the 5th?
Oh, I'm sure these guys are gassed. I don't think I ever got
The
out of a
belt
fight
is
where I
on the
wasn't
line,
gassed.
folks.
Personally,
Here we go
man, 5
with your
rounds.
5th and final round.
What I respect the most is it's 5 rounds as amateurs. Like I said, this guy's second fight, he's going 5 rounds. I mean, much respect to this
And
kid.
it's not easy. It's not just Vince is doing damage when he's laying on top of you, hunting subs and hitting you to the body.
This is the first round that I've really seen Mario come out where he is a little winded.
Yeah, his mouth's open.
Vincent doing what he can to keep that distance right now.
Mario might be cooking up a body kick there.
Yep.
Ooh, hard leg kicks from Vincent.
Yep. I think Vincent has enjoyed the strength advantage in this one.
The blitz from Mario, but he gets his back taken for it. And he's down. This is exactly where Vincent wants him.
Yep.
On top.
Mario back
Got a
to the
great
feet,
body
but
lock
yeah,
here.
Vincent is dogged determination personified right now.
Mario trying to break the hands, get out here.
Turns and faces Van Alstyne.
Man,
Gotta dig a hook.
Mario's defense against the cage is really good. Obviously, it's not where he wants to be, but he is making the best out of some really compromised positions.
Vincent changes levels, gets the takedown here in round number 5. 2 minutes left in the round.
Mario's got to try, and well, he finds himself on the bottom now.
I understand Mario's playing here, but exposing his back, I don't think is where you want to be. With
Possibly
Vincent.
working for this head
I
arm
saw,
choke.
yeah,
Ooh,
it
but
was
he's
there
out.
for a moment.
Mario
kid.
very flexible.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to say the same thing.
it's a weapon for him. He's used it to kind of cause scrambles to get back to his feet.
See him again.
So wiry.
Getting a better guard here. I think that we see Mario maybe attempting a triangle here. Oh, again with the Umaplata, Gogoplata, but just good defense, but I'm not sure if that's what I would have done.
I don't know if
in this
it's
position.
fully in, but it doesn't look comfortable. Umana's made a great impression. I show him a lot of respect for trying that sub, but Van Alstyne just too much of a bully, able to disregard the submission attempts and kind of just enjoy control here. Pretty much been the story of success for Vincent. He's enjoyed a lot of control, and he's picked his spots to go for submissions and ground and pound.
Vincent heavy here on top, inside control.
His corner calling for a crucifix, and we've seen that technique. When a fighter can get it, they can really do a lot of damage.
He's looking for an Americana here, possibly. Key lock, this is tight. Oh, but he lets go, but passes right into full mount. Wow.
Mario's in trouble here now.
Vincent's looking to end this fight with 20 seconds left in the fifth.
He's looking to put a statement to end this fight.
And this is vicious ground and pound. Ref taking a long look at it. Umana turns
Mario,
in.
he's still doing a good job.
10 seconds left in the fight.
Mario still doing what he can to be active. Wow.
It goes to the judges. Vicious Van Alstyne tried to get him out of there with a barrage of punches in the fifth round.
Man, much respect to both of these
Wow,
guys.
these
What
guys
a
are-
fight.
Well, we will hear the two most exciting words in combat sports, and new.
We will.
It's just a matter of who. I believe the broadcast table kind of thinks that Vicious Vince did enough there.
I think he did through that third, through the final part of the third, fourth, and fifth. Vincent did everything he could to finalize that round. A lot of respect there for him.
Well, we await the decision here, and I will be speaking to the winner.
A great test for both these gentlemen. This is going to be one for the highlight reels for both Mario and Vincent, regardless of the decision here.
Yeah, man, what a scrap. Those kids both have a bright future for sure.
Jesse, you picked a good card to jump into.
Yeah.
This has been a good one.
Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah, this is
Striker Fight Center, Hobbs JW, both bringing out two great flyweights here tonight for us.
these guys both raising each other's hands. These guys are both warriors, both incredible athletes with huge, huge hearts. Big, big futures for both of these guys.
That is a fantastic looking championship belt that Tim Moy is holding in his hands. Let's see who they are going to give it to.
We have Lance coming in with the judges' scorecard here.
Fight Night fans, first, can we give a big round of applause to two amazing amateur fighters? And now, after 5 grueling rounds, this decision has gone to your judges' scorecards. Judge Johnny Stewart scores it 50-45. Lisa Duran, 49-46. Nala Lechuga, 49-46. All in favor of a new amateur flyweight champion out of the blue corner, Vincent Van Alstyne.
So much respect between these two fighters. Wow.
Vicious Vince. That was a vicious performance, a vicious fight. Guys, let's give it up for both these flyweights. Great action in this bout. Vince, you look strong, you look powerful. You had some very tough shots coming back at you. You stayed determined, you had steel resolve. How good does this title win feel?
It feels pretty good, man. It's very awesome. Very happy to have this belt. Very appreciated to be able to take it home with my team.
Was there ever any doubt in your mind that you were controlling the fight and you did your thing, or you knew you had this decision in hand?
Man, I'll be real. My coaches came in. They're like, "Listen, man, you look phenomenal. You look good. You got this." And after that point, I didn't have a doubt, man. I knew I was gonna take it home today.
Yeah, you looked so strong in here tonight. You know, you had great top control. You were hunting for subs a couple of times. We were actually amazed at how, for Mario's second fight, he was able to kind of slip in and out of things. But honestly, you are a great flyweight champion. That was a grueling bout. You probably want a little time to recover. You got any designs on who and when we will see you in here again against?
Probably won't see me this year. I don't know who I'm gonna fight. Sure, Tim and them will figure out somebody. But definitely looking to begin towards the beginning of next year. Definitely looking to hop back in, get defense on this. Maybe 1, 2 more, and I want to start throwing elbows.
Awesome, partner. Hey, real quick, who do you want to thank? Who do you want to give credit for? I know you had a lot of support here.
Of course, you know I want to give it to my team out there that you don't see in here with us today. Definitely give a shout out to my sponsors, Core Tie Massage, Mueller Automotive, RB Electric, of course. My boss let me have a day off. But special shout out to my gym, man, my home, my second family.
Well, Vince, I'll tell you right now, Aries is proud to call you flyweight champion. You're taking the belt back to North Carolina, and I don't think we can wait to see you again. So please, come on back and defend your title. We can't wait. I'll go right ahead.
I gotta say it after fighting them. That's their gym a second time. Let's go get a Corona!
There it is. Give it up for the new flyweight champion, Vicious Vincent Alstyne.